Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone's having a blessed morning. Rise and grind, right? This is a Sunday morning. Um, hope you home safe and sound with loved ones. I hope your Saturday, weekend was amazing, and that this is the time where that you can regenerate yourself for the Monday commute. And let's get right into this. I came with another heat. I said, let me come with another heat. I'm going live at 1:30. The reason why I want to bring up this topic because it's very important on the time that's going on about deportation that's going on all around our land. Basically, this is all facts. This is our land, right? We was here way before anybody was here, and we help individuals gain sanctuary dealing with us. Now, I'm talking about from the actual beginning of time of civilization of mankind. This is during Adam time. Peace and blessings be upon him, right? Where there was no religion, there was no Christians, there was no Jews, there was no Muslim. None of that stuff was going on. This is belief and non-belief, right? How the ancient ancestors, right, civilization brought knowledge, wisdom, understanding, mathematics, science, economics, right, chemistry, astronomy to existence of civilization all around the world. Every nation, we brought that too, right? And this was a time before we spoke with our mouth. Everything that we did was based on what? Telepathically talking to one another. Telekinesis was the tool that we use. Every civilization has what? Has a what? Ancient ancestors. And we taught them because we was the first in creation of mankind, right? We are the descendants of the ancient ancestors, the indigenous people of what? Of this land, right over here that we call America. This is the center where everybody wants to come and feel free, gain knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, right? And you ask yourself, why individuals want to come over here? Especially in New York City, we're going to make this the forefront. New York City is the center of tension of everything. Everybody wants to come to New York City. Everybody wants to come to New York City. It doesn't matter, right? Because all these buildings was built on what? On our pyramids. There's civilizations that existed right underneath these very grounds that you walk on. We're going to get into this because the reason why I want to get into this topic is because I'm seeing a lot of civilization saying that Black people need to support them on what's going on in this deportation. And I don't want to use the word Black. I don't try to use the word Black, brown. But in order for people to understand, I use these terminologies. I use them. That's why I say civilizations and descendants of the ancient ancestors. I don't use these derogatory statements, but for the people to understand in the language which they understand, I give it to them and use these terminologies. I don't like using that, right? But before we get in this topic, keep your eyes open and your head on the swivel. There's murder, death, kill going on out here. Not just physically, spiritually, and mentally. Murder, death, kill going on. Being poisoned with this evil mindset, right? That's putting dumb, deaf, and blind upon our spirits and soul, right? Keep your eyes open and your head on the swivel. Live the life, ain't no thing. Murder, death, kill. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. Right? Let's give it back to the pole creators. procreators of it that let it procreate and sit upon our communities and sit upon us individually and all around the world. Right? Now, I'm going to say it again, who we are. We are the descendants of the ancient ancestors, the indigenous people of this land that everybody want to come to, that we are still fighting to this day, right? The descendants to be recognized and to be what? Not praised, but to what? So that we can lead the what? The balance of the earth, the balance of the civilization that the ancestor has passed down in our bloodline through the descendants. Individuals over here, yes, you have ancestors. You are descendants of your ancient ancestors that we taught and civilized. That's why it was permitted for your God to go back to your civilization and settle there and teach your descendants that came from us. All civilization came to our pyramids to learn the ways and actions how to survive and live in life that was blessed upon us through the Almighty. Right? I'm coming with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from what? Experience spiritual I. Right? Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. I'm coming with bangers upon bangers, bangers upon bangers, bangers upon bangers. Heat upon heat, heat upon heat, heat upon heat. Let's give this murder, death, kill, this mindset, evil, twisted, barbaric, demonic, demon back to the procreators that ultimately want to see your demise and get your organs. Basically, let's give it back. Please like, share, subscribe to the dopest channel on YouTube. That's not asking for Cash App. That's not asking for Zelle. That's not asking for Super Cat, but just giving you what? Spiritual food, spiritual knowledge, spiritual what? Wisdom from a very, very deep spiritual life called the Ghaib that I need to explain to you. And this is knowledge that no one knows. It's not in a book. Where's the book? Where's the book at? Let me see the black and white where you get it from. It's through spiritual knowledge, brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, princess and princesses. Please share this information. Get it out, get it out, get it out, because everybody don't know what's going on because they are on these platforms misinforming individuals based on a physical eye. Based on a physical eye, okay? This is what they basing it on. While they sit back, while you click on their channel and get money for them. I'm giving it to you free because it was given to me free through the Almighty Creator, the one and only. He begets not, nor is he begotten, and there is none on to him that looks like him. He is one. He don't have a son. He doesn't have children. He doesn't have wives. None of it. He's just a force that exists outside of life. He does not exist in life. He exists outside of life. Life is what? It's prone to death, murder, kill. Why would he exist inside of here? So that means that he is prone to all the weaknesses in the murder, death, and kill. And he cannot govern and rule over the life because he needs sleep, to use the bathroom. No, he exists outside of life and created life. We procreate. He creates. So On this channel, we listen to a little jazz music as we go on to our topic, and I'm definitely going to go into this topic, and I'm going to address some things that I saw and I don't like, and I'm coming from a spiritual point of view. No disrespect to other civilizations, but I'm gonna give it up to you, and you don't know because you basing your knowledge on his story, on your story. You can't go no further back, but I can. I was given access to spiritual eye. This is facts. You're dealing with a spiritual king. I'm not just a YouTuber. I'm a spiritual king. I'm recognizing the spiritual world. This is facts. Get in tune. Got the sister behind me. Beautiful sister. She got my back today. I had to call her. Sister, I need you. All the sisters all around the world. Queens, I need y'all. Hold my back down. I got your front. No disrespect. You're a mirror of me, and I'm a mirror of you. We respect each other's powers. Okay. Let's get right into this. I'm going to break this down. All right. I'm going to break down the religion on another topic because I need to address this, right? I'm seeing a lot of things that's going on from civilizations all around the world that's here in our land, right? This is our land. This is our land. Yes, it's our land. All the civilizations of the world, and I'm talking about the ancient ancestors before Christ, right? Before Jesus, before Moses, before Abraham, before Noah, before all these rightly guided spiritual messengers and prophets, before them, and during some of their times, because the ones I named, they wasn't Jews or Christians or Muslims or Hebrews or Israelites, right? They wasn't any of that. I'm talking about all of the civilizations all around the world came here to learn from us. Our pyramids is right over here, right? These very same pyramids is built from the very, right, the beginning existence of the heavens and earth, where the creator said, "Kun fire kun," being it is, and it blew apart and it started forming. This is what our pyramids is formed from. This material, stone. We are the very dirt, the very essence of it. This is why I said we are the indigenous people, the descendants of the ancient ancestors. This is why we taught the universe. I mean, we taught civilizations all around the world, right? This is before individuals started writing. This before, the bloodline of the descendants of the messengers, right, was given scriptures. The descendants, not the ancient ancestors from all civilizations. The descendants backdoored us. They backdoored us for the riches that we had, for the civilizations that we had. We have, beautiful civilizations that was built upon us. We taught them the pyramid ways of the astronomy, of math, technology, of material. This is why we lead the force of what? Inventions. Us, we do. We taught them, civilized. This is facts. The individuals backdoored us. You backdoor the ancient ancestors because your ancient ancestors made an agreement, right? They didn't shake. They made an agreement with telepathically speaking with one another. This is how your civilization came about to exist because you learned from us. We civilized the whole entire world. Do you understand that? From a spiritual sense. Spiritual. You're not going to get this in no books. You can't find it. It's bits and pieces of it because the creator doesn't go into it. But I'm going in depth because what? I was given knowledge, wisdom, understanding, experience from a spiritual eye. This is all facts. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens. I need for y'all to understand on what I'm talking about. Just before any religion. There was no religion during this time. It just was belief and non-belief. Our cities, our civilizations were built out of gold, diamonds. I mean, milk and honey was flowing. We used to transform our spirit in and out our bodies freely. We talked to the creator directly, the ancient ancestors. That's how we civilized the universe. That's how we civilized the earth, the sun, moon, and stars, and navigate and sail through existence at that time. I'm not saying your ancestors backdoored us, but the descendants did, and all other civilizations. This is why all civilizations are against us, because we are the forefathers of existence. It's true. This is facts. I'm not telling you no lies. We know. We know the earth. We know it. We taught you medicine. We taught you brain surgery. We taught you heart surgery. We had all of those systems set up in our civilizations. You learned and backdoored us and debased us to the lowest of low, the descendants of every civilization. This is facts. And I'm telling you from a spiritual point of view. Then it was permitted for individuals during this time, the ancestors foresaw what was going to be. So then they was permitted to write down. And this is how the language came about to every civilization through their ancient ancestors. And this is how language came about. And this is how the books came about. And this was speaking was permitted. Back then it wasn't, because we talked to the creator to telepathically, and we use telekinesis to move about throughout the earth, throughout civilization, throughout the heavens and the earth, beloved. This is all facts. We was in tune with the earth, talking to her, communicate with her through a spiritual sense. Everything that we did through a spiritual sense, out of respect and love for the creator of creation that he created. He created us for what? He created us to give balance to existence, to life. It left it in our hand, and now we've been produced to the lowest of the low. People in general, white, black, Spanish, whoever, we've been produced to low of the low and fighting over nonsense. Who's this? Who's that? Who this? Who that? My color's stronger than your color. No. This is what he did. This is facts. This is facts. Every ancestor backdoored us. I'm talking about the descendants, not the ancestors, the descendants of the ancestor. Because every civilization has an ancestor. So to get up here and said that we need help, from the civilizations of the indigenous people of this earth, of this world that we call America, is messed up because you forgot the treaty, you forgot the contract, and you lost it. And even if you did, you didn't follow up with your ancestors to keep the contract going, to keep the bond going. You sat back and allowed destruction and murder, death, kill to descend upon the ancient ancestors, the descendants, the indigenous people that taught you civilization. You need to be checked. And I'm checking you. This is Team Flow. This is no racism. We're not promoting violence. We're not promoting to call each other out our names on here. There's these derogatory names saying you're not even going to be nothing in life. You're nothing. You're garbage. We don't do that on this channel. We're here to uplift you, uplift you, uplift you. Now that you know the truth, coming from a spiritual eye, before your book knowledge, before your ancestors' ancestors kept the truth from you, the treaty that was passed down among you, now that you know, every civilization is against the descendants, the indigenous people of the rightly guided up ones. We are called the rightly guided up ones. We didn't have speech back then. We talked to each other telepathically, and telekinesis was the tool. The speaking was beat upon us because we the first in creation. We come, in human creation, we come from that descendant. The bloodlines comes through all of the messengers. We are the descendants of that. It still exists. It's still here. So to get up and here and say, we gain sanctuary of this or you that. No, you gain sanctuary in our land. We allowed you to come in to be taught and educated where you was dumb, deaf, and blind. We led the way of life, of balance, of existence directly from him. This was before books and scriptures. And I'm going to break down why the flood happened. Because Noah wasn't Jew or Christian or Muslim. We wasn't none of that. We wasn't Nubians. We wasn't Muslim. We wasn't Christians. We wasn't Jews. We wasn't Israelites. We wasn't Moors. We was none of that. We was uply guided right ones. That's our title. Uply guided right ones. The descendants of the ancient ancestors. The indigenous people of the land, of the earth, of civilization that civilized the entire world, the entire earth. Even educated the angels, exchanging knowledge. We as what? Powerful. We sat among the angels and educate them, the teaching and the ways and the action, how to worship the Creator. Are you kidding me? Do you know who you're talking to? I'm not him. I'm not them. I'm him. I'm really him. I'm going to kill the noise that's going on YouTube or on these platforms coming to mislead us down a dark, dark path of ignorance and murder, death, kill. I'm going to check you and put your head to bed. It's going to be night for you. Don't come on here talking this stuff that makes no sense. You're talking from a physical point of view. The knowledge that you have now, you cannot go back during that time. This was before BC. This was the beginning of time. We had pyramids that lit up and glow out of the worship of him. We didn't have no buildings the way you see, no huts. These ancient ancestors were sitting on gold, silver, diamonds, and was entombed. Entombed. This is why the Creator says, he said, go out in the earth and see those that came before you. This is why he brought about religion. I'm going to get into that. But this is facts. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, we was backdoor. The Descendants was backdoor through our teachings and the legacy and everything was stolen from us. And we was debased to the lowest of low. All the civilization is against us. All of them. And we civilized you from the ancient ancestors. You broke the contract between us. The agreement. It was telepathically we had the agreement. But then the ancient ancestors writ it down on the pyramid. What really happened? Because they knew what was going to come to pass. By them dialoguing with the angels and other life forms. We're not the only life form. Don't believe that. We are spiritual, uprightly God ones, spiritual beings that is cloaked with the earth and the universe, that cloaked with this, our flesh is cloaked with it. You can't see your spirit, but it exists. It is a part of him. That's why he said, I taught man the use of pen. I taught man what he knew not. We didn't know. He educated us. He educated us himself. To what? Telepathically talking and speaking. He didn't speak, but telepathically he put it inside our spirit to be educated. So we was not left. He said it. I did not leave you in darkness. He said it. He said it. He said, I'm not going to leave you in darkness. I see it. I read it. Yes, I see it. So don't sit here and say you didn't backdoor us because your actions as descendants of your ancient ancestors show that you backdoored us. All of this civilization, all of them. No one is exempt what you did to the descendants of the ancient ancestors that brought civilization to life itself as it was created. You kidding me? To get up here and say that, you have no sense of direction. And you need to go back to talk to your ancestors. Our ancestors, majority of them are gone. They are gone. That's why I say the ancient ancestors. I'm talking about the ancient ones. That's why I say always ancient. Some of your ancestors are still there that can carry on the teachings, but some of them, they teach you, they don't tell you the truth that they learned from us. That the ancient ancestors passed down the knowledge. You came amongst us to learn everything. Because we was the first in creation. That's not our fault how he made it. That's just what it is. You have to respect that. You have to. That is the agreement. In the spiritual world, Contrary to what individuals say, we built up this physical world. This is all what we see. I'm talking about the spiritual world, brother. It's different from here. It's way different. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, princesses and princess. It's different, ladies and gentlemen. It's not the same. Because you don't eat over there. You don't eat. There's no eating over there. You don't use no bathroom, making dumps and all that. No. Talking about the spirit. That's what I'm talking about. That is from him that cannot be degraded. I don't want to keep getting deep on you, but this is facts. Get in tune. Team Austin already know that we here. Get in tune. Get in tune with your ancestors and tell them to tell you the truth, how it was, how we civilized. Each and everybody, how to build boats, how to build pyramids. So I'm going to end this live with I love you. This is a admonish. This is a what? Awakening. This is a reminder for you and I. For you and I. Each one teach one. Go back and ask your ancestors. Most of our ancestors are gone, are dead. The ones that was really, really in tune with spirituality. We are left with what? Wilderness upon ourselves with this murder, death, kill. But I'm here now to correct it and check it and put it in proper perspective. This is facts. You dealing with a spiritual king, spiritual righteous man. I'm telling you. I've been doing it for many, many years. You backdoored the Descendants, which is us. You backdoored us. And we're not African, and I'll keep telling you that. We're not African. We're not African. I'm telling you that. We're not, I'm going to keep saying it again. We're not African. We're not Egyptian. We're not Nubian. We're not none of these things. That came later on. It came, those names and everything came later on. I'm telling you who we are. We the rightly guided ones. The descendants from the ancient ancestors. We spread the knowledge amongst everybody and civilized everybody through the teachings of what? Of the Almighty, the Mega, the Alpha. He's only one. There's only one. It's only one. He doesn't have no children. He doesn't have no wife. He don't eat. He don't sleep. He don't drink. And the closest to that is what? Muslim. So I would like to end this live with I love you. Team Austin, I love you. Team Flow. Not Team Austin, but Team Flow. We like to flow over here. Keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel. There's murder, death, kill going on out here. Not just physically, mentally, and spiritually. Let's give back this procreation, murder, death, kill, live the life. Live the life ain't no thing. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. Let's give it back to the procreators of it. Please like and share and comment, subscribe to the dopest channel out right now that's coming with bangers upon bangers upon bangers upon bangers, heat upon heat, heat upon heat, heat upon heat. I couldn't stop. I had to make another video. I had to make another video. I'm going live at 1:30. Check that out. Beloved, check it out. Get the information out there. Share. Please don't forget to hit the notification button where it can give you notification when I'm dropping heat and bangers for you to exist and to survive and live in life and elevate you and I. Right? So I would like to end this with some good some good jazz so we can calm our souls down. We have to calm our spirits down. This is heat upon heat. Bangers, man. Come with the bangers. I'm working here. I'm working for us. I'm working for us. And I'm not just talking about the indigenous people. I'm talking about anybody that stood and stand with the descendants of the rightly guarded land. That is our land. That everybody came over here and learned from us. All civilization. Telling facts. Got my sister right there. Beautiful sister. Thank you, sister, for holding me down. I feel much better because you protecting me, I'm protecting you. You're a reflection of me, I'm a reflection of you. Thank you, sister. Peace, y'all. Peace. Peace. Peace.